it sounds like they found their guys. There's a video here that Christy Sumer did yesterday in a press release. The FBI repeatedly said, we do not want you looking at any other photos. You can't, these are the only two people of interest, right? Just like really made it, there was a couple of reporters asked some questions about some other suspects, and they wouldn't even answer the questions. What about these guys that Dabu 7 found? This still looks more plausible to me. These look like guys with intent. This here's a little thing that the countdown back up put together, but I thought it was very interesting. I'd like to know about these guys. Who are these guys? Give us some answers to this, FBI. If they're your guys, then what were they doing there? Why are they holding backpacks that look more like they could be holding a pressure cooker than... I don't know. Is this justice? Or did we just hunt down 2 students from Turkey, blow one away, and right now, last I heard, they're shooting up a house with the other one in it, making sure that nobody can speak. Is that justice? I'm not sure. I mean, I'd like to see somebody alive here, and be able to question them. Let them have their say. Let them have their fair trial. But we don't have that anymore. What we have is you believe what we tell you. And it's becoming more and more obvious every day. And I'm not saying these guys are innocent. Maybe they did do it. Maybe. But I mean, I don't even see a backpack on this guy. Maybe he's got one over his shoulder here, but I don't really see. In this one here, yeah, I do see it, but I don't know. It just doesn't look as... I don't know. Like, to me, this looks more likely. And what were they doing there? They are special forces. I'm not even sure that we know that. I think that was just Henning's additive, but sure looks like it could be that way. There's a lot of questions out there, and the public should be answered. We shouldn't be kept in the dark about stuff like this. I, for one, would want to know for damn sure that these kids really did do it. And if not, that's sad, because one of them's already blown away, and the other one currently is being shot at inside of a house. So I hope for justice sake that they are guilty, and they're not just being murdered to cover up a plot here. Because it's getting awful suspicious to me now. I mean, we have bombs going off at the marathon. Then over in Texas, we got explosions happening within days of each other. Are they trying to cause panic? I don't know. Are they trying to distract from the investigation? You got this guy here coming out and speaking out and saying that this guy was a lieutenant, and he come out and, you remember that they were going to make an announcement, and then they didn't make that announcement, and they had to reorganize, and also this explosion over there happens, and that's what this guy is kind of telling us about. So we have to see these clues. And if I have it all wrong, that's fine. I could accept it. I could be wrong. I'm just saying, who are these people, and why aren't they being investigated? And if they're your people, then why don't you release their names and who they are and what they were doing there? If it was a drill, which is really suspicious, because there's drills at every single one of these major events that's happened in the last couple of years here. all the way back to 9/11, really. So, all right, well, name, rank, and serial number on both these two, who they are, what they were doing, and what exactly this drill was that you were performing. Because it sure does look like a drill for a pressure cooker, you know. So if it's not that way, then it should be easily explained. They should be able to identify these people for us and put that information out too, because it is a question, and it is we have the right to know that, and I think we all should want to be sure that justice is being done here, and we're not just putting the blame on two kids that don't deserve it. I'm not saying that they didn't do it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they did or they didn't. And I'm not saying that these guys did or didn't. I'm just saying we seem to have two sets of suspects here. And I think they should both be being investigated. You know, I don't know. That's just my take on things.